أسير في غياهبهم أسير أسير في سجونهم حقير أسير في غياهبهم
and called to defend freedom, who attacked our country. The evidence we have gathered all points to a collection of loosely affiliated terrorist organizations. There are thousands of these terrorists in more than 60 countries. Thousands of dangerous killers, schooled in the methods of murder, now spread throughout the world like ticking time bombs set to go off without warning. Our war against terror is only beginning.
يدوس كرامتي حينا وحينا يقهقه وهو خمار سكير يدوس كرامتي حينا وحينا يقهقه.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين. My name is Faraj Hassan and I am from Libya. I have arrived to this country in March 2002. Control order basically is something only being used for Muslims in this country, where if you a person was suspected, if there was any suspicion that you have whatsoever, then you have to be under the control of the government, because they cannot take you to court or they cannot charge you with anything. So you have to be under their control. They sometimes impose a curfew, a very long curfew, and sometimes they give you 12 hours, same as myself. So in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, whenever I want to leave, I have to use this device to press this blue button and speak to the immigration officer or the monitoring company, tell them I am going to leave. They have to trace me by this tag. Obviously they got this tab connected with the satellite. They can trace all my movements and where I go. They have given me a boundary in here. They have given me a boundary. This is the map. So I'm not allowed to leave where you can see the pink color in here. If I go further, that means I'm breaching bail conditions and I have to be taken back to prison. After 7 p.m, exactly 7 p.m, I have to be at home, and I have to ring the monitoring company and tell them I am back home now. So from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. I have to be at home. And sometimes they keep bringing you during the night and asking you whether you're still at home or not. And once they rang me about 12 p.m, I was sleeping and they just waking me up, and simply because the device is not very good quality as far as I believe. I am eagerly waiting for Tony Blair and John Reid and all the people around him to leave this current government, because they are the ones who have done all these things to the Muslim community in this country. And I hope the new Prime Minister to think about it properly and to understand what Tony Blair has done. He won, that's fine. You said I want to tackle terrorism, that's part of your job. But you should not detain innocent people, put them in prison, or you impose control order on innocent people, destroying them and destroying their families and children. If anyone has committed anything in this country, you saying we have a fair judicial system in this country, so take him to court in front of a judge, in front of juries. If he was found guilty, put him in prison. But if a person wasn't found guilty, there's no need to oppress him, because that is not going to be good for anyone. The Muslim community are really getting fed up of this oppression.
شخير.
In the United Kingdom, I have heard it from many of them saying there's not smoke without fire, which means if there was a control order imposed on you or you was detained in prison, so it means you have done something. But the fact we haven't done anything, and we have seen what happened to the two Bangladeshi brothers in Forest Gate, what happened to the Brazilian man who was shot dead in London, and anyone can be targeted. Anyone just for suspicion could be, for misinterpretation, taken to the prison and remain for a few years in there. But I want my Muslim brothers and sisters to understand that we are not people, we don't bear hatred against anyone. We never come to this country to do anything wrong. Just because we are foreign nationals, we haven't got the same right as yourself have got a British passport or you're born in this country, or the early generation of your parents have came to this country. But apart of that, this is obviously when the wave start from a point, but then will get increased. So today started with the foreign national, tomorrow is going to start with yourselves as well.
يدوس كرامتي حينا وحينا يقهقه وهو خمار سكير. يدوس كرامتي حينا وحينا يقهقه وهو خمار سكير. وأنات الأسارى شاهدات على مليار